look pretty good. Sure. I can take the webbing off later.
So smooth.
Lily, I think Benchy is going to be your Christmas present, or extra.
What? Well, if you give it to me sooner, I can give it to Big Dad before Christmas.
No gueto
off. It was going pretty good for a little bit, but then the head of like the printer extruder, like the head was like moving it around as it was trying to print, and it wasn't sticking very well to the bottom, so I stopped it. There's supposed to be a little chimney coming out of here.
No, like literally you.
Passatempo e o sol que batia ardia. Nem tudo era dureza, tinha natureza e o mar pra mergulhar. Eu já sei remar contra a maré. Precisei sair pra poder voltar, ver o tempo bem fechado, pra ver o dia clarear, pra ver o céu no azul do mar. Precisei perder pra poder ganhar muito tempo bem calado, pra que eu conseguisse falar coisas que alguém vai escutar. Você verá que um sorriso e uma companhia estão fora dos seus requisitos. Um dia você vai olhar pra trás e ver, de tudo que tem pedido. Preciso ter pouco pra saber quando é demais. Um dia você verá que um sorriso e uma estão fora dos seus requisitos. Um dia você vai olhar pra trás e ver, lembrar de tudo que tem pedido. Preciso ter pouco pra saber quando é demais.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true, that's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small. And now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine. But I've been waiting for the season that's mine. So let it come, yeah, let it come. Snowflakes fall, I can hear the sleigh bells call. They're saying it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas.